Hello everybody and welcome to the Legend of Dragoon. My name's Cody and I'm here to give you a recap on discs 1 to 3 of the game. The reason for this is because I know I took a 3-year break and a lot of people are lost as to what's going on exactly, and I wanted to give them a fresh start before I start disc 4 tomorrow. So the game starts off with Dart, the main character. He's been chasing the Black Monster, a monster who destroyed his hometown 18 years ago. So at the start of the game, he returns to his new hometown and discovers that it's also been destroyed. That's the plight of a main character, isn't it? A rebel faction in the Civil War named Sandora has burned down his village and they've taken his childhood friend Shana. So obviously he heads off to save her. He breaks into the prison she's being held at, and with the help of Lavitz, a knight who's also being held in the prison and is also pretty cool, they escape. So Dart, Shana and Lavitz go off to help in the war against Sandora. And in the process, Dart discovers that an old memento from his father actually allows him to transform into a Dragoon, aka the title of this game. Dragoons are kind of like humans, except they could fly and use magic and they have cool armor, so not actually much like humans, come to think of it. Over the course of the disc, all of the playable characters start to receive elemental Dragoon powers. Rose, who teaches Dart how to be a Dragoon, already had Dragoon powers. She's Darkness Elemental. Dart is Fire Elemental. Lavitz is Wind Elemental. He gets a Dragoon power from an old friend that turned evil and he has to kill. And Shana, who's Light Elemental, falls sick and we have to get a healing Dragoon power for her. Unfortunately, the Sandora rebels pull off a bit of a coup and capture King Albert, the good king who we've been fighting for. This is not very good news for basically anyone, so the party head off to save King Albert. They manage to, but at the end a man named Lloyd shows up, kills Lavitz, and takes Albert's sacred moon object, which is an old royal family heirloom. After grieving the death of Lavitz, King Albert joins the party in place of him, and they head off to destroy the leader of Sandora, the one calling himself Emperor Dole. So that's what happened in Disc 1. In Disc 2, the party chased Lloyd into a new country, the nation of Tiberoa, where there are strange things afoot. Their princess Emile, has been acting very strangely, like she's a different person. She used to be kind, and love people, and now she's rude and aggressive and just wants to kick the peasants and everything. It's very strange. So the people do their famous dance of sadness.
Run, run, run around, run in a circle, cause it's Princess Emile. Doop!
After much traveling, yada yada yada, this was a summary of about 3/4 of the disc. They discover that Princess Emile is a fake, and they rescue the real one, but not in time to stop Lloyd from taking another divine moon object from this royal family. Turns out he's after a full set, and it seems like each royal family on this continent has part of this set of divine moon objects. That was the plot of Disc 2. So Disc 3, you guessed it, Lloyd is targeting another royal family for their divine moon object, and if he gets it, he completes the whole set. Surprise, surprise, he does collect the whole set and kidnaps Shana to take her to someone calling himself Emperor Diaz, who's taken the name of a famous figure from history who led humans to victory 11,000 years ago in the Dragon campaign. Now, this is the plot twist time. So Emperor Diaz reveals himself as Zieg, who is both Dart's father, who he thought died 18 years ago, and also Rose's lover from 11,000 years ago, which is, look, it's a long story, who she thought died 11,000 years ago. So he reveals that Shana is actually housing the soul of a god of destruction who will destroy the world, because that's what gods of destruction tend to do. And Rose is the black monster who Dart has been chasing since before the start of the game for vengeance. And it turns out she's actually good, and her reason for killing everyone is that she's been trying to stop the end of the world. Every 108 years she has to wipe out everything surrounding the Moonchild to try and stop the destruction of Earth. And now you're caught up, so starting tomorrow, welcome to the final disc of the game, Disc 4. I hope to see you there.